All right.
Good. All right. See.
Okay, there we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For Isaac Brown, Jake Finnell, and Dylan Harden, I am Zach Austin. We are at Alumni Field here in Charleston for the 65th meeting between your Booneville Bearcats and the Charleston Tigers. Guys, the Tigers come in. I got this wrong. They come in 4-3 overall, 4-0 in conference. We come in 5-2 overall, 4-0 in conference as well. Depending on what polls you look at, Cats are number 1 or number 2. According to Hootens, Charleston is number 4, but go by Arkansas Sports Network, they're up 8. Looks like we got some captains here real quick for the Tigers. It's going to be number 24. That's one of their guys, key guys, is Eli Huck. And number 21 is Bryson Kendricks. For your Cats, it's going to be number 56, Andrew Tibbetts. And number 75 for your Cats is going to be Mr. Lance Sims. Dylan, you want to read a little bit about the series real quick?
Absolutely. All right, so the Bearcats are 7-3-2 all-time in games documented to have been played on October 20th. On October 20th, 1961, Dean Dickens returned an interception, 71 yards for a touchdown, in a 54-19 win over Alma. In that game, Larry Wagner became the first. He became the second Bearcat to score 5 touchdowns, doing so on runs of 13, 24, 43, and 47. Wow. And the extra point he scored set a record of 31 points that lasted until 1995.
Man, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Wow. That's probably got that from Glenn Parrish because I
Come up with that?
Yeah, no.
That is courteous of Glenn. Real quick, the Cats won the toss. We're going to receive. Tigers going to be defending the west end zone, which is going to be to our right. Real quick, since we're behind, let's jump ahead to some key guys for the Cats tonight we got to look out for. Who do you think, guys?
Well, I mean, you got the obvious one in Dax Goff on offense.
Yeah.
I mean,
he only needs 54 yards to beat the record.
Yeah, we had the unofficial. We were a couple off, I think, last week. Figured we kind of were. But yeah, 54 yards to set the school's all-time record for leading rusher, and that's impressive.
That is
impressive. I mean, you look at all the great runners this program's had over the years, even in the last several years, to have a kid that's right on the cusp of holding that record as his own in week 7 of his senior season. I mean, that's impressive, and assuming everything goes great and we stay healthy, he's gonna have a chance to absolutely obliterate that record. It's gonna be super exciting, man. He's come in on the season. Excuse me, let me find it here on my deal. He's got 104 carries for 1,019 yards, nearly 10 yards a clip, averaging 145 a game. Now a little more on a somber note, our next guy, Rylan Ray.
Yes.
He's been a big part of this program for the season. He missed last year.
Has.
He's actually last week, if you were here with us, you seen him come out of the game. He actually broke one of the bones in his leg, his fibula,
fibula.
Yeah, his fibula. So he's going to be out for a few weeks. I talked to him today, man. His spirits are high. Says he thinks he'll be back in 4 or 5 weeks. That'll get you towards the quarterfinals. So of the state tournament. So stepping into his role is going to be Hunter Warren, number 35. Got his first touchdown last year. Very limited on his carries throughout the year, man. He's only got 7. Not a lot last year, but he's going to get to make his presence known tonight. Then you got your other guys, Connor Lentz, averaging about 10 yards a carry. You got Jace Washburn, hadn't had to do a lot, but he averages 12, a little bit through the air as well, 287
Oh, wow,
yards.
squib kick, bounces off the Cat's leg, and I think went probably about 10 foot in the air.
Yeah, it did.
Recovered by number 22, Maddox Teir, and that's not the way you want to start this game. I just went blank. Mr. Best, Jim Best, who writes for Resident Press, he calls this the game And I think that's a good title for this game. This is the game.
Yeah, it
Absolutely.
is. This is, it's not by any stretch going to sew up the conference championship. But it's got that feel to it. Everybody kind of expects this to be the winner of this game will go on. And that was certainly not the start Booneville's looking for. Now your defense is going to have to step on the field. They're going to be led by
Huck.
Variety of guys here.
Yeah. A nice stop there by Dax Goff.
Yep, nowhere to go for Huck right there. They're going to be led, like I was saying, I'll go real quick. Hunter Warren, Damari Poole. Those are a couple big guys been in. They're in on a lot of tackles. You got Dax Goff, of course. You got Jace Washburn in the secondary there. So big game ahead.
Huck's going to be rolling to his left. Little pass out here, and it's caught by number 0. That's going to be Gayona. As some of you may know, the quarterback for the Tigers, number 4, Carter Little, he went out a couple weeks ago with a broken wrist. He's supposed to be back here about 3 weeks or so. So they moved Huck over to quarterback. So you got one of their, Huck and Mariska, their top 2 best, I would say, playmakers on offense right now. And I'm not trying to take anything from their other players, but returning, that's who they've got back.
Yeah, no, that's their guys. That's the main guys that, kind of get the ball rolling for him. Huck, he comes from an athletic family. He's not the first Huck to come through here.
Right.
They moved in several years ago, and one of them was my brother's age. He was a super good athlete for him then. Football, I believe basketball, and I know for a fact baseball. So just an overall talented family, and they've come in and looking to hopefully on their case not miss a beat here while they're waiting on Little to come back. So the Cats here, they're going to have a 3rd and long scenario coming up. 3rd and 17. Boy, this is a little different angle looking straight down at these.
It is, isn't it? Tigers, they'll do a couple of different formations. They'll do,
bad snap.
5 wide like they are now. Got pressure from Damari Poole.
And Damari
he gets a sack right there. What is that, 10-yard sack?
Yeah, great job by the defense right there to step up and make a play. Things come out not up to what you were hoping for. You've already given up a possession. That they're going to get the ball to start the half next time. To come in defensively and send them not only backwards but way back.
Way back. He's going to be punting from his 18-yard line.
Big job done right there by the Cats. You got Dax Goff back to receive this punt.
Here's the punt. It's a pretty good punt there from the punter.
It's a pretty one.
And it's going to take a Tiger roll, and it's going to be down inside the 25-yard line at the 23. Want to thank some sponsors real quick for the app and the website. Exclusive broadcast advisors, First Western Bank, serving our local community for 110 years. And premier sponsors for the app and website, 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. See Calvin Bennett for your rental needs. And Community National Bank, let Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs.
Cats are going to take their first possession here. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Dax Goff, as we said earlier in the game, 54 yards away from the all-time record. We'll be keeping an eye on that, looking to hopefully see him break that, not just tonight, but pretty quick tonight.
Yeah. And he gets the handoff on the first carry. Hurdles a guy. You don't want to see that from your guy.
Stay on the ground, brother.
Yeah.
He got up high on that one. It's a good little pickup of about 9 yards right there, it looks like. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 from the 32. Look to see a little bit of everybody get involved tonight. I know all eyes are on Goff, but if our eyes are on him, theirs are as well.
Looks like Dax is in at fullback. Got Todd in at linebacker, or not linebacker. Todd is linebacker, but he's at your left halfback.
Goff on the carry.
That's about
number 9, David.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that's about a 4 or 5 yard gain right there.
Yeah, it's a little bit different look than we expected. And right here you see our guy Hunter Warren jogging on the field, and this is going to even it out a little bit. Yeah, you saw last week they went Goff in the fullback position.
Yeah,
a little bit, not just a lot, but I expect to see that a little bit tonight. As well as Warren back there. It's a good job by the Cats on that first little possession there, 1st and 10.
Washburn's going to be your quarterback. Defensive line shifts for the Tigers. Goff is your left halfback now. Warren's your fullback. And it's just going to be hand off to Warren right up the middle. Good job there by the sophomore. About a 4 yard gain for Warren.
Yeah, nothing fancy about it, but you'll take a little 3-4 yard carry all day long. It eats your clock up. gives the Cats, that time of possession that a lot of times you see the team that leads in time of possession is the team that's going to come out on top. Easy to win when you keep the ball out of the offensive hands. So it's a good job right there. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7.
Same formation here for you Cats. Fisher's in at your right receiver over here. Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be a pitch to Lentz on the left-hand side. Connor Lentz is up over the 50, or almost to the 50, excuse me. He's got the first down there.
Had a chance right there to hit Lentz on the possession as soon as he got it there. That was number 0, Gano. Emiliano Gano, I think that's how you say his name. Gano, and he just missed him. Lentz made him miss, and it's a good little pickup right there. It'll be 1st and 10. We've approached midfield.
Warren's your fullback. Lynch is your right halfback. Goff goes in motion from the left. Nice fake there by Jace. He has the keeper up across midfield down to the 45, and he's going to be thrown down about the 44, 43-yard line.
It's going to be another little 10, 11-yard pickup right there. That's a good job by Washburn. He made his mind up quick.
He did, didn't he?
Got over here, tried to get to the sideline. They were able to drag him down, but not before he picked up that 10 yards, and the Cats have now crossed into Tiger territory. It'll be from the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
7:43 left to go here in the game. Or not the game, the first quarter.
That was quick.
That was very quick. Warren's your fullback. Goff is your left halfback. Dax goes in motion, and this is going to be a handoff to Warren on the right-hand side. Nice move by Hunter. He's going to be down to the 30. He's got the first down. Little spin move. Hunter's going to pick up probably about 14 there on the carry.
A lot of little chunk yards coming up from the Cats right there. I think that's their 4th carry of over 10 yards.
Yeah.
On the or 10 or more, I should say. And that'll help out, even out that average yard per carry there for Warren. That's a good little 14-yard pickup to give the Cats a new set of downs.
Todd's going to come in at left halfback. Dax is going to switch over to fullback now. And it's going to be a handoff to Dax right up the middle. Dax still on his feet, little spin move. Ball comes out. And the Tigers get it, and boy, a promising drive is going to be ended very quickly.
Yeah, it was another little chunk yard, and just tried to spin and do a little too much. Got a little careless with the ball, and it falls to the ground. Charleston Tigers fall on top of it. With 7 minutes to go, they're going to get their first, or their another turnover, I guess.
Yeah.
In the game. It's going to be 1st and 10, all the way back at their own 16-yard line. Good job by the Tiger defense, stepping up and making a play when they needed it. Cats defense looking to do the same.
And it's going to be Mariska with the ball. He's up over to the 30, 35, cuts across, back to the backside, across midfield, and going to be pushed out of bounds.
I don't think they're wanting a flag there, but that looked like they just kind of got tangled up in each other. That's Mariska, man. We saw a lot of Mariska last year in the game we like to forget about.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it anymore, but we bringing that up to tell you that was a name that was called early and often last year and makes his presence known early on. That's a huge pickup there across into territory. Bearcat territory.
Cats got some pressure on Huck. He throws it. Nice spiral pass. Jace Washburn almost had another interception on the year.
Almost had it, man. In and out of his hands. That's one that he's going to wish he had back. Good coverage. Dangerous pass. Throws that thing into double coverage there. A couple guys had an opportunity to grab it. And unfortunately, it does fall to the ground.
Number 5, Jace Washburn on the coverage just whenever we'll get time. Say that, would you? Say those. You got it? You good?
Huck with a screen pass to Guyona.
Good hands right there by Guyona.
Nice catch.
Caught that going to the ground, back behind him a little bit. Shows off the athletic ability there. That's the second pass to Guyona that's just kind of not been on target.
Really,
just a little low. He had to go to the ground. 2 good grabs. It's going to be 3rd and mid-range here, 3rd and 6.
Mariska's going to go in motion. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a little receiver screen to him over there. Now you're going to have 5 come back there in the backfield with him. That's going to be Smithson. You're going to have 3 seconds on the play clock. Huck looking to pass, got some pressure from the Cats. And he's caught It's wrapped up by Fisher. That was, who was that, 25?
That's 20. That's Deegan Todd. He's a sophomore, little guy, 5'7", 120 pounds, just kind of slips into the opening there and finds a hole to catch it. 15-yard gain right there on that's going to give Charleston a new set of downs at 5:50 mark. They're in business
out of the game.
now.
And,
Hey, I will say, if you got something that you want to pick up a lot of, mileage or good gas mileage with, Dylan, who you got there on that?
Go to Tyler Ford. They're a pregame and postgame show host. They've been serving our community for almost 30 years.
Good job, Dylan. Thanks, sir.
I thought you might read off a different.
I'm new at this. If I stutter, don't make fun of me.
Your ball's out.
Recovered by the Bearcats.
What a hit there by Big Country.
Boy, it's been a sloppy game so far.
Yeah, it has. A lot of turnovers.
Third turnover. We're already in the first quarter, 5-minute mark.
We hadn't given it one way or the other, but I think it's pretty
And
evident.
the ball goes to
Seth
Booneville.
Wilson, sophomore.
That noise you hear is the Cats getting another turnover. And as Dylan said, this has been a sloppy game, but a great job by the Cat defense there, knocking that ball out and giving them a chance. Offense last time had no problems moving the ball. It was the carelessness with it.
Yeah.
As it comes out of the hands of our star player Dax Goff. But
that's his first turnover of the year too.
Yeah, first turnover. So you take that same game plan into it. We should be able to move the ball here. Just got to be careful with it.
Dax is going to get the handoff, and he's going to get down to about the 30-yard line.
I always like seeing a coach show his confidence in a guy. He turns it over on his last possession, first one, right back to him. Shows full confidence in him. As a coach, that's one thing that you can really do to help a kid's confidence, and it's cool to see that. That's another 5 yards tacked on right there.
We're going to give him, 26 yards, closer to having the school record. Warren's your fullback. He gets the handoff. Nice run in there by the sophomore. About a, what is that, 2-yard pickup?
Yeah, a little 2-yard pickup. He was wrapped up as he made the corner there, but he was able to fall forward for just a couple. 3rd and 4. Cats in Tiger territory. You feel like this is a scenario where you need to pick it up here. 4 yards to go.
Needed your receiver on the left, Fisher on the right. Goff goes in motion from your left halfback position. Connor Lentz is your right halfback. Warren's your fullback. Jace Washburn is your quarterback. 12 seconds on the play clock. Jace is taking his time here. Going to have Dax going in motion. It's going to be keeper by Jace.
Ooh, and nowhere to go.
Wow, good read there by the Tigers defense.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a good option on that. You know what you do, you're reading that guy on the end there, whether or not you're pitching it. He read it as the pitch in there, and turns out the run wasn't there either. And he's going to go to the ground for a loss of a yard, maybe. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Cats are going to jog their punt team on. So you got 2 Tigers back deep to receive it. That's number 2, Reese Mareshka, and 21. That's going to be Kendricks.
Madsen, he's been averaging about 39, almost 40 yards a punt.
Yeah, good punt, just a little low and right at him. Going to give him a return.
Jonah Wynn almost had him there. Good wrap up there by Ferris Daines, the senior.
They're going to get him down right on the 50-yard line.
3rd possession of the game here for the Tigers. First series for the Tigers, Cats defense did phenomenal. Made them go backwards. Second one, Tigers kind of figured some stuff out, moved the ball, got down about the 30-yard line, turned it over. We'll see what we can get going here for the Cats defense on the 3rd series.
Yeah, just a good job, quality job by the defense so far, getting the big stop with having to punt it away, getting the turnover when we needed it. But tall task right here for the Cats as they get the ball as the Tigers get the ball at the 50-yard line. Cats defense looking to make one more stop.
Huck's your quarterback. That's going to be hand off to Mariska right up the middle. And he's going to get maybe about 4, almost 5 yards there on the carry.
Yeah, good little carry. Looks like they're going to mark him back to 4 yards there. Okay. This angle, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to looking at those sticks straight down below us instead of across the field. That's, I think, the first time we've had to do that this year.
It is.
Up on top of the press box here.
Yeah, we're high up, man. This is...
I'm going to push you. No, it's
This is higher than where we were at Mansfield. So we're like on top of the bleachers. So.
Yeah, at Mansfield, you're down in a hole.
Yeah.
The field is down in a hole.
Hand off to Mariska again, and he's going to maybe 2 yards there on the carry.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot him about 2.5 yards. That's going to be enough to get us in third down territory. I'm assuming they're in 4 down territory here, assuming they don't go back in a hurry across midfield. That's usually kind of the indicator when you got a offense that you feel pretty good about. You get across midfield and you've officially reached 4 down territory. So we'll see what they draw up here. I wouldn't be surprised with Coach May over there to expect a hard count. I think they may just call a timeout here, it looks like, to kind of gather their wits and figure it out as they rush to the line. I'd expect, nope, there we go.
Kind of a tackle over play, like Isaac said a while ago, and that was Lance wrapping up Mariska. And we may just see that with Carter out. I mean, Hug can throw the ball, but they moving the ball more. They had more success, I guess, with Mariska running.
Well, he's a runner.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they had to change their offense up a little bit when Little, you know, went down with a wrist injury a couple weeks ago, and seems like they've done a good job of adapting in a hurry here, which I'm sure this is all stuff they already had in.
Right.
You know, it's just putting a little more importance to it.
And it's going to be the same play to the right. Ball's loose, and Huck's going to have it. He's just going to go down. Good job by the Cats defense. That's Todd and Damari Poole back there, but Sims is going to get credited with the tackle.
It's the second snap to come through that never really got airborne. That thing was bouncing around on the ground about halfway to the quarterback. Huck does a good job of just getting a hand on it, gathering a little control there. Great job by the Cat defense, though, to swarm him. It's going to be a big loss. Looks like 8 yards all the way back to the 40. This is a scenario here where the Cats defense needs to step up and make the necessary plays.
Yeah.
You find a team, you know, of the caliber of this one.
Right.
You got to take advantage when you get them behind the sticks.
And looks like a miscabobbled play, I guess, but Huck's able to make something out of nothing, though. Washburn wraps him up. That's going to make it, what, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4?
Yeah, it's a great run right there by Huck, and you're right. It looked disorganized right off the bat. I think our timing was off just a little bit, or somebody didn't know where they were supposed to be, but Huck takes it right up the middle.
Give a shout out real quick to Mac Farley. He him and the Arkansas Underdogs. Also want to give a shout out to Dummy Shepherd, watching from the big metropolis of Sugar Grove, Arkansas. Before we take a little break, I want to thank some more sponsors real quick. O'Reilly Auto Parts, stop by for your auto parts needs. Pop and Pup Metalworks LLC for all your metalwork needs. JD will be down Tractor Supplies. Let me spit it out.
All of them.
All of them.
More than one supply.
Let's see here. Make sure I tell you folks right. The 1st and 3rd Fridays at Tractor Supply, and the 1st and 3rd Saturdays at the Farmers Market in town. And then also want to give a shout out to Crowley City Service. You got any tires or brakes or oil change that need taken care of, head on down there and let those folks down there at Crowley City Service take care of you.
They do a good job down there, man. Quick work. I took my truck down there to get my oil changed the other day, and it was just a 10-minute deal. I mean, I've been some places a lot longer than that. So it's a business we've had in our community a long time. They've done a lot of good for a lot of people. Probably about everybody in town at some point has stopped on in, and we appreciate all they do.
Well, guys, started the second quarter here. 0-0 game. Quick first quarter. I mean, it's not even 7:20 yet, and we're already in the second quarter.
County, the Oakens Elks 14, those are Hillbillies 0. That is at the end of the first quarter.
Got another shout out. I want to give a shout out to John and Angie Elmore watching the Cats. 3rd and 5 here for the Tigers. And this time Mariska's in at quarterback.
Great job. Great job.
Good job by the Cats defense.
Yeah, Dax Goff comes in and blows that up, and that's going to be, looks like no gain on the carry there. Yeah, No gain, so we're going to have a 4th and 5 now.
Well, like you said, Jake, this is 4th down territory.
Yeah, it is. The only other thing you may see is a kicker. I don't know off the top of my head, and for previous years they've had the leg to do that. And I don't think they do this year.
Not to my knowledge.
From what I've just, film and stuff I've watched, I haven't seen any deep kicks or anything. So
now that the Ketter boys are gone, that one, he kicked 50-plus yard field goal.
He can boot it.
Huck looking to pass, looking for Mariska, and he's going to have him. Touchdown, Tigers. That comes at 11:09 in the second quarter. Huck was just kind of back there waiting.
Hey, Huck may be a backup quarterback in this scenario, but that's a
good throw.
That's an arm right there. He's able to hit his man in stride, on the move, under pressure. That was an impressive throw, and that's going to put Charleston ahead of us 6-0. The PAT coming up.
Looks like number 12 is going to be doing the PAT. That's going to be Andre.
And we jumped over on the right side there, so it's going to move them up, and pretty good chance you're going to see the PAT unit jog off the field, and they're going to elect to go for 2 here. Just a shoot yourself in the foot moment right there.
Yeah.
Cats defense looking to make up for it here, take advantage of it and hold them. Little trickery here.
Yeah. Mariska's going to keep it on the right-hand side, and he's just going to walk in.
Yep.
Makes it 8-0 with 11:09 left to go here in a second. I'll tell you what, folks, we'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we are back here at Alumni Field. Here, Mr. George down in the bleachers.
Yeah, I was going to mention that earlier.
Always good to have Mr. DJ George down here supporting the Cats.
Yeah, he's a missed face in our crowd, man.
He is.
He for years and years and years he was at everything, and just a lot of stuff he's had to take care of over the last few years.
I know he's had to take care of his parents and help them with stuff. And Connor Lentz is going to have the ball still on his feet. And he's going to be wrapped up about the 14, well, where are they going to put it? 20-yard line, looks like.
20-yard line, yeah, and that's a little squib kick got through and just rolled and rolled forever and never could really get a hold of it. It'll fall into the hands there of Connor Lentz with not a lot of room to work. Cats will take over. 1st and 10 now, looking to match them with a touchdown of their own.
Dax is in at fullback. Todd is your left halfback, goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Dax on the right-hand side.
A lot of room.
Dax is up over to 30, down to about the 35-yard line. That's a good 15-yard pickup there by Dax.
Yes, sir, and that looks similar to how we start off that first possession there, just gash play after gash play, and that's a little bit more what we're needing to see here as Cats get them a fresh set of downs here early in the second quarter.
14 more yards, and Dax is going to be your new career rushing leader.
Wouldn't mind to see it on this play right here.
I wouldn't either. Cats going to have trips to the left over here. Dax is your fullback. Todd is your left halfback. And it's going to be Washburn on the keeper over here on the left-hand side. Good run there by Jace. He's going to pick up maybe about 4 yards there on the carry.
Yeah, Washburn elects to pull it from the hands of Goff there and take it for his own. It looks like they're going to give him all the way up to, it's like about 4.5 yards there. It's getting close to 5. It's going to be at the 38-yard line. They are going to give him the 5th yard there, so 2nd and 5.
Lynch is your right halfback. Todd's your left halfback. Dax is your fullback. Needham's your receiver on the left. Matson the receiver on the right. Washburn's your quarterback. Todd goes in motion. This is going to be a handoff to Dax. Dax still on his feet, got out of it. He's up over the 50,
and there
45, down to the 40. And folks, your new career
we got
leading.
a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Oh, shoot far,
and
fellas.
you had the call.
I did.
You had the call.
Oh, man.
That was the career leading run right there.
Well, we'll have to do it again here in a minute. Oh, man.
Dang.
The emotions of it, the
Man.
highs, the lows.
Yeah.
Zach Austin with the call and the never mind. Man, that's unfortunate because that was a hard-nosed run right there by Goff, man. I thought he was down at the line to gain, and then he just kept on trucking. Picked up a good chunk, but that's going to move them all the way back to they're going to place that at the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. It's 2nd and 12 now.
You know
Looks
what?
like Warren's going to come into the game. He's going to be split out to the left with Niedert. Now he's going to go to the other side with Matson.
Go ahead, Dylan.
I wouldn't mind if they tried that again here.
No, me neither. Good play call.
They
Worked
should.
last time.
It's going to be handoff to Dax on the right-hand side. Good block there by Warren. Dax drags a guy with him. About a, 2-yard?
No, it looks like that's going to be a 3-yard pickup right there. 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain. 3rd and 8 coming up, and the Cats offense looking to get a little momentum back. Every time we've had it in our grasp there, something's happened, whether it's a fumble, a costly penalty. A couple times we've shot ourselves in the foot there, and it's cost us up to this point, looking to get a big play here and get back on track.
Washburn looking to pass, and it's intended to Matson. Matson's going to have the first down.
Yeah, they're going to mark him right at that line to gain, and that's going to be perfect. Great job right there. Got 8 when he needed 8.
It's a big
Matson's
play right there.
About 13, 14 yards to catch.
Yeah, and you know, he's like we bragged on him every week, making his presence known in various places on the field, and does a good job right there of getting the necessary yardage, getting to the sticks. That's the big thing. He ran the route right where he needed it to go.
And it's going to be head off to Warren. Nice sidestep there by Hunter. Drags a couple guys with him. That's about a 6-yard run.
Hunter Little and Zane Donberger on the start for the Tigers.
6-yard pickup.
7-yard gain.
7-yard gain.
Second down and 3.
So we're going to have a 7-yard pickup right there by the hands and on the legs of Hunter Warren. As the ball is now into Tiger territory, 49-yard line. 2nd and 3.
Dax is going to be the lone man back there in the backfield. Gets the handoff on the right-hand side. He's going to be maybe a yard short.
Well, that's going to be close. It looks like there's just maybe a half yard short.
Yeah.
So that's another 2 yards to tack on there for Goff. 3rd and 1, most likely 4-down territory, assuming you're playing it smart here on this play.
Nieder's going to be split out to the left. Fisher out to the right. Warren's your fullback. Lynch is your right halfback. Goff is your left halfback. Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Warren on the left-hand side.
He'll get it.
Got a first down there by the sophomore.
Yeah, lowered his shoulder and just got the necessary yardage. Talk all the time. I think I might have said this one time. That's what you might call a Jake Fennell play. There's nothing sexy about it, but it gets the job done.
Yeah.
I think I said that last year.
I think so.
I think I might have turned red as soon as I said it too. But nothing pretty about it. But, man, that's the type of hard-nosed run you want.
Yes.
Lowering your shoulder and making something happen. 1st and 10.
Jace with the keeper fools me, and he's going to pick up about 5 there on the carry.
Washburn on the carry.
Good job, good pull, good choice to keep it in the hands of our quarterback and run. Hadn't had a lot of experience at quarterback coming into this year, you know, behind Peyton Tatum last year, who did a good job for us, and Jace just has brought a little different aspect to it.
Yeah.
You know, does an excellent job right there. Picks up 5 yards.
Fisher and Nieder split out to the left over here on your left-hand side. Warren's your fullback. Goff goes in motion, and it's going to be keeper by Washburn. Nice fake move. Pitches to Lentz. Connor Lentz is going to be down to the 30. He's got the first down, still turning the legs. That's a good, probably what, 14-yard pickup there by Lentz?
Ball was at the 40.
Oh, wait. Ball was at the 40. Never mind.
But you're not far off. 12-yard pickup right there.
All right, Zach, I'm curious. How close is Dax to the record?
How close is Dax?
How close is
12
Dax?
yards.
12
yards.
yards. Here it is. Here it is. Here, not on this one.
Not on this one. Hunter Warren, a little juke move there.
Yeah,
He's
good
still
move,
on his
good
feet.
move.
Good job there by Hunter. He's going to pick up about 5 yards there on the carry.
Yeah, he's kind of got stood up in there and patient runner.
Yeah,
Kind of wait for an opening there, and he took it. That's an experienced carry right there. It's a good job by Warren. A little 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4, 5:30 to go in the game.
Ball's going to be on the 22-yard line of the Tigers. Matson and Nieder split out to the right. And it's going to be a nice fake by Jace. He's out to keep it down to the 10. Inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Good run there by the quarterback.
Well, that fake's working because it's fooled both me and you several times tonight. Great little run right there by Washburn. You can tell that they've elected to have him, you know, when they key on that, to have Washburn be the one to do it. And he's done an honorable job tonight with his legs.
Yeah, you saw a lot of that last week at Mansfield.
Yeah, I mean, he's throughout the year, he showed that he can be the guy to do it. You look at him over at Greenland.
Yes.
I mean, where he just went hog wild on him, you know, and then good job.
Going to be a handoff to Dax right up the middle. About a 3-yard carry there by Dax. And we're already down, guys, to the 4:45 mark in the second quarter.
It's been a very quick game.
It's been quick. That's a 3-yard pickup.
On the 5-yard line.
Gets us under double digits, right? We're 9 yards now.
9 yards.
Can't get it on this possession. A little taste for next half, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Hopefully this half.
Hopefully you can get it in this half. Todd goes in motion. It's going to be a keeper by Washburn. Pitches over here to Lentz.
Good job. Lower
and
your
Connor
shoulder.
Lentz going to be just a hair short. About a 4-yard pickup there by Lentz.
A good little pitch right there, man. That late game pitch, it scares me, but it gets the job done. He does a great job. Lentz does of lowering his shoulder. He tried to do everything he could to get in. He's just double teamed there, and he stopped a little short. Got a yard to go. 3rd and goal from the 1. 2 plays to get a yard.
We hand off to Dax right up the middle, and second effort.
Let's wait for the call.
Did they call him down?
Yeah, they called him down. He didn't. It didn't look to me like his legs went down, but they stopped the clock. Maybe a forward progress deal. That's awfully early if that's a forward progress, but either way, that's the call that's been made, and here we are, 3:30 to go. We're 4th and 1 from the 1. Maybe a time you see the Cats elect to take a timeout. They're going to line up, and it looks like they're going to go for it.
Go hand off to Dax on the left-hand
he'll
side. He's in this time, no doubting it now.
Nope. Found a hole on the left side. He's able to punch that bad boy in for the first touchdown of the game. Comes at the 3:18 mark, 8-6. 2-point conversion coming up.
Looks like Cats are going for 1. Is that Nieder out there kicking?
Yeah, that is Nieder. Little trickery.
Little trickery, throwing it to Poole in the back of the end zone. So that's going to make it 8-6 with 3:18 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Alumni Field. 3:18 left to go here in the second quarter. Cats go down and drive. Go for 2. Comes up short, makes it 8-6. Dax Goff needs 9 yards, folks, to be your career rushing leader all-time rushing leader. Mariska with the ball, heads over here towards the Cat sideline. Had some room, but good job there by Ferris Daines. 2 back-to-back stops by the senior on kickoff.
Yeah, it was, and that's a good little return there for the Tiger special teams unit there. Hey, before we start here, that last touchdown by the Bearcats is brought to you by Gerald Baker of Shelter Insurance. Gerald Baker of Shelter Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Gerald, he's also a sponsor of the app and the website, as well as S&W Home Center for all your hardware needs, and the city of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. Huck's the quarterback for the Tigers. He's going to be handing off to Mariska. Left-hand side, Dylan Todd and Seth Wilson on the stop there for the Cats.
Yeah, good job. Not a lot of room to work there. Gain of a yard, maybe 2. It looks like they might give him a second.
Seth Wilson.
Did the Tigers use a timeout earlier? Or they didn't? They ran up to, that's right, they ran up. So both teams have all 3 of their timeouts left with 2:45 left to go here in this first half. Also want to give a shout out to Patriot Underground and Taylor Niedert, First Booneville home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids. Stacy Holbert Photo Art for being sponsors for the app and the website. Huck throwing to his left, and he's going to be stopped by sophomore Hunter or Seth Wilson. They're going to have a
timeout come in. I was just getting ready to say, is this a scenario where the Cats may elect to take a timeout? Yeah. You know, it gives them time to cook something up, but it's a gamble that you may want to take trying to get the ball back. You certainly don't want to go into halftime down.
No.
Especially
them getting the ball.
Right, they're getting the ball. You're down 2 points. If you got an opportunity to maybe squeak something out, get on the board, I think it's a, you know, it might be a challenge, but it's a chance you got to take. And it looks like the Cats are going to elect to do that with 2:25 to go.
Give a shout out to some sponsors for the live stream real quick. Shigley Metal Shop LLC. Frank and them's kind of going away from the metalwork. They're doing laser engraving. They do hats, license plates. Hit them up. They could probably try to make something you want. Just look them up on Facebook, Etsy. They got a TikTok account. Look them up there. Also, Wiggins Ace Hardware for all your hardware needs or anything you got on that hunting to-do list. And then Doris Davis Tax Office. They do income tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll service. Give Trish and Donna a call down there at 675-2358. Also, give a shout out to Tyler Ford, Shelter Insurance, Rockline Industries, Airmaster Inc., Don's Easy Pay, and Midtown Charm for being Tier 1 sponsors for the live stream. 2nd and 9 here for the Tigers. Now they do a little shifting here. Huck's going to be quarterback, little receiver screen, ball's on the ground.
Ball's short.
Complete.
And I'll tell you what's big there. The Cats get the stop. They're going to have to bring it in. But the ball hitting the ground there is going to stop the clock without having to burn the timeout to get it back. So the Cats now are going to have 2 timeouts with 2:21 to go. That's a big job by the Cat defense to step up and to get that timeout in their back pocket.
Right. Isaac just made a good point. Watch for the fake.
Yeah.
State game moves up 7-0, and in all reality, that kind of shifted everything towards them, gave them the momentum in that game.
Yeah.
But
not right now.
Right now. Good punt.
It's right to him. He's going to have a chance. Boy, that makes me nervous.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it does.
Catching it going
Dad's
back.
still on his feet down to about the 25-yard line.
David Childers on the stop.
They got a flag on the far side.
Yeah, I didn't on that side of the field. I don't know what the call was, but
looks like it's going to be against the Cats.
Well, what else would it be against?
Well, I was going to say surprise.
Just kidding, everyone.
Let's see if we can.
It's been a well-called game so far. Very few penalties.
I mean, honestly, that's only the 2nd penalty against the Cats.
Yeah, and I've been in part of games where it's been a lot more than 2 penalties. So
yeah.
That's going to be against the Bearcats. Hold's going to back them up 10, make the challenge even harder here. Cats are going to have to be on the ball. 2:10 to go, looking to get down there with a chance to score. 2 timeouts remaining. Ball's going to be placed at the 15, 16-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up.
Do have a score for you folks. Mansfield's up 21-0 over Lavaca.
Yeah, that's something I expected.
Yeah.
You know, after seeing them last week, they have some playmakers. I know we handled them, you know, pretty well, 42-7. But I felt comfortable saying they were a pretty good team that was going to give Lavaca a run. It looks like that's what they've done.
We have two receivers out to the right. That's going to be Matson and Niedert. Warren's your fullback. Goff your left halfback. Lynch your right halfback. Goff just needs 9 yards to be your new career rushing leader. And it's going to be a keeper by Washburn on the right-hand side. Good job by Jace.
Yeah,
and he's going to dive forward.
Got a flag also.
Oh, crap.
You got to be careful here.
Yeah.
You know, I know you want to, a lot of people are going to want them to go to the air.
Yes.
You got to be confident in your play calling there to pick it up, because if you don't, you're deep in Charleston territory here.
Yeah.
You don't want to give them the ball back with plenty of time for a score of their own.
Right.
It can hurt you just as quick as it can help you. So you got to be careful. Tigers do have all 3 timeouts. We'll have 1st and 15 now. The 9-yard line. Cats going the wrong direction.
Most of your guys in the backfield, they're averaging around 8 to 12 yards a carry. So we'll see what can get cooked up. Trips over here to the left. Got a little bubble screen to Dax. Ball's on the ground. He just falls on it. And that's going to be, Cats are going to have it.
Yeah.
At the 1?
Yeah, if that's behind, backwards pass.
Oh, boy.
That's a situation where if I'm Charleston, I'm calling a timeout.
Yeah.
Stopping that clock. Looks like they're going to elect to let that thing tick, and more power to them.
Yeah.
Now you got to be careful. Can't get hit back behind the line here. Looks like the Cats are going to elect to just let this thing tick out and force them to call a timeout, or just let the cards fall where they do here.
Yeah.
We'll have to call one at the end. It looks like it's just going to tick to the end. Cats are going to have to call their own timeout with about 59 seconds to go, right at around a minute. And they're going to call it with 59 seconds left. Now, Charleston gets a big stop right here. Expect to see that timeout call.
Yes, very quick.
I'd be ready for it. 2nd and 21.
So we'll take a little break, folks. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And back here at Alumni Field, Cats are on the 1-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff to Dax up the middle, lowers his shoulder. Spin move, he's going to get out to about the 4. 3-yard gain there, timeout by the Tigers.
Yeah, what we expected there. And now you almost just got to run it again and force them to burn another one. I mean, I don't know your other options to go through the air, and that's just a dangerous game. You know, turnover, potential turnover, ball falls incomplete, you give them an additional timeout like they did on our end. Just to started with the early penalties and just never really got any better. Now we're back at 3rd and 17 with 53 seconds, 53 ticks remaining on the clock.
Dax just needs 2 yards. So, see if I can get you folks some scores real quick around the conference in the area. Magazine's trailing Hector 21-0 in the second quarter. Perryville's up over Quitman 14-0. Nashville's up 13-0 over Waldron in the first. And Pottsville's trailing Clinton 14-0 in 4A4. That's kind of just a wild conference in itself.
Yeah, it is.
3rd and 17 here. 53 seconds left to go here in the first half. This is going to be handoff to Dax on the left-hand side. Throws a stiff arm. Dax is going to be your new career rushing leader here. After that carry, he gets down to the 16-yard line.
Well, there it is. Wish it would have been on
that one earlier.
Yeah, on that one earlier. That was fired up. But, yeah, man, that Big carry right there by Dax Goff as he sets the career rushing record for Booneville, and that is a testament to his just showing up every game ready to roll. I mean, you look at all the great rushers that Booneville's had over, last couple years, last several years. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And to see a kid have so much success with so much time remaining in his season. Great athlete, one of the better ones that ever come through Booneville. Good kid, smart kid. Couldn't happen to somebody, more deserving. So I'm super proud of Dax. I know this community, this town, everybody listening, everybody here at this field, everybody else is as well. So congratulations to Daxton Lee.
Daxton Lee, LDL.
Daxton Lee Golf. Congrats to Dax, man.
Only other thing he's chasing now is the career touchdowns. And I believe Carson Ray and Bryson May are tied at 76 with the most. So Dax has still got a little bit to go on that, but would make a pretty decent run in the playoffs. He should have that to be pretty close. Here's Matson's punt. Good punt, but punted right to him, though. Yeah. But Jace Washburn there to wrap him up. Good job there by your quarterback.
Yeah, good job by Jace. Those low punts like that, they look pretty, but boy, they're scary.
Yeah, they are.
They get to the returner a lot of time to move, and Washburn does a good job right there, able to get his hands on it, or on the returner there, drag him to the ground. Charleston offense is going to come on the field, take over with 35 seconds to go. Currently leading 8-6, one timeout.
Yep.
One timeout remaining in their pocket.
Huck's going to be the quarterback. Good job by Big Country to bat that down. That's going to be incomplete.
Yep.
Good job, Mr. Old Matt Obar.
That's right. That's a good job. Just threw that big old paw up and knocked that thing straight back. Boy, it was solid.
It was, wasn't it?
That's one of them deals. He's out there fired up, but on the inside he's thinking, man, my hand hurts.
This is killing me right now,
That's a good job by Obar, man. Throw that big old paw up in the way and knock that back. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Clock is going to stop at the 31-second mark.
Each team does have a timeout left. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Got some pressure from the backside by Warren. Good job.
Good job.
Matt Obar again on the stop.
2-yard gain on the play.
Clock is going to continue to tick here. Interesting. Tells me that they may got a guy they're wanting to use with his leg here to try to extend this thing a little bit more. They're going to just let this thing tick. That's going to be
deep. Isaac saying they're throwing deep.
Yeah, deep throw. They're getting to the last play here.
You got Maresca in your slot. They're looking for Maresca, and he chunks it. And Dax Goff's going to have the interception.
See what you can do, big boy.
Dax heads towards the Cats sideline. Got the guy still on his feet down to the 50. Going to be wrapped up out of bounds right there. And that's a good way to end the first half for your Cats.
Yeah, good job by Goff just to give us a chance. He made him a little bit nervous there, able to get down that left sideline, our own sideline here closest to us. Gets it all the way to the 50-yard line before he's drugged down. And that's going to bring us to the end of the half. Your score, Charleston currently leading 8-6. They will receive the second half kickoff. Cats defense going to have to make one more big stop and then get that ball rolling on the offensive side.
We'll take a little break, bear it back so you can enjoy your Shelter Insurance halftime show.
Part 2, clocks, and Part 3, gears, time unending.
Time unending. More work.
Drum Major Cale Smith, is your band ready?
Say that on later.
It picks you up on this.
Well, my stepdad just texted me, and he said, yeah, I should hear it. He texted me. Started watching it.
Yeah.
I guess he and my mom. Hopefully I'll be able to do this next week. Yeah, Friday. Next Friday. 6, so I may be able to play
You know, you have that turnover, give them a little motivation, a little.
Go ahead. You're good, Jake.
Give them a little motivation, get them excited, and you know, just unable to punch that thing in, and that, you know, kind of set the tone for the first half. Just not a lot of room to work on offense. Shot herself in the foot a couple times going backwards, and I think the key point to kind of plan on right here is just to get back doing it what we do, you know, and playing patient, you know, quality football on the offensive side that we're used to. Now, defensively, I think the Cats have done a pretty good job. They've held them to 8 points. Anytime, you know, you tell me coming in, we hold them to 1 touchdown in the first half. That's, you know, I'm happy with that. And, you know, I think you got to be pleased with how the defense has looked right here. You know, about to get kicked off here in 30 seconds, but I'm telling you, man, the Cats offense got a tall task ahead of them and get things going in the right direction.
Really
but I think if they can get a big stop right here, get that ball back in their hands, they're going to be able to make it happen.
Yeah. Isaac, go ahead and throw Kobe's thing back up. I did all this talking. I'm not sure if you heard me. If not, so we're going to do your band member of the week is going to be Mr. Kobe Hill. Kobe Hill is the grandson of Lisa and Rick Deeds, mom Savannah. Kobe is a sophomore Bearcat band percussionist. Kobe is also a member of the jazz band, serves on the hardworking marching band loading crew, and assists with the intermediate band junior game performances. Kobe is always one of the first to spring into action whenever any assistance is needed around the band hall. He is reliable and committed and is so dedicated to the band that he is even enrolled in beginning band to learn a second instrument. Kobe is an excellent example of how students can experience so many different aspects of music and service through the band program. Kobe Hill, band member of the week. That ball's picked up by Mariska at the 5-yard line, and he's got a couple guys to beat. I'm sorry, that's Gayona. He got Lofton and Matson pushing him out of bounds out across midfield.
Man, we had him hit right back there for not a very large gain, and he's able to slip through and get all the way up to midfield.
Yeah.
And now the Cats defense going to have to jog on the field and make something happen here. Now, this isn't something that, you know, is new to us. We starting out the first half, they had similar field position here, and the Cats were just able to step in and get that big stop that we needed, forcing them to go back, you know, the wrong direction. So look to see the Cats defense look to keep that same sort of momentum that they finished the second half with that turnover, and keep it moving in that direction, try to give the Cats a chance to win this ball game.
Shotgun formation, head off to Mariska on the left-hand side. Mariska's going to have the first down almost. Good pop there from Matson and Lentz.
A good little pop right there, man. He lowered his shoulder and took him off his feet a little bit, but that was a good little run by Mariska, able to pick up the
burst.
Yeah, he did. He got him all the way to 35. I think that's about a 15-yard pickup if it was right on the 50. I think it was. 15-yard pickup. It's going to give him a fresh set of downs. The Tigers are on the move early in the quarter.
Give a shout out to Jan and Gary Taylor. They're watching. Say go Cats.
Cats are going to have to deal with the stall game here. They're going to eat into this clock a little bit and rush up to the line.
Oh, big country with the hit. But Lentz wraps him up. Not before about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah, just another example of having them hit right there, and they just squeaked through just enough. That was a bit of an issue last week at Mansfield. Had multiple times we had them brought down. They were able to just pick up, you know, the yardage needed, or just, you know, squeak away a little bit. And Tigers offense comes on the field and does something similar. Defense looking to lock up right here. It's gonna be second down. 2nd and 5.
Give a shout out to Lonnie Barham, watching all the way from Rhode Island. Mariska wrapped up in the backfield though by Damari Poole. What a stop there by the junior.
And that's the downside to this hurry-up offense they're running.
Yeah.
It's easy to get out of rhythm a little bit on the offensive side, and right there we're able to bust through the line and hit Mariska. It's going to be a loss of a couple of yards there. It's going to get back 3rd and 7 and 4-down territory here.
Got a couple other shout-outs. I've missed some shout-outs from Simon Blake. Let's give a shout-out to Chris King, Tara Dickoff, Drew Scoggins. They were out in Sugar Grove. This was a couple weeks ago. They say go Cats.
3rd and 7 here.
Huck is going to be the quarterback. He's looking to pass. Got a flag. Got some pressure from Warren. Throws it, and that's going to be incomplete. See what the flag is.
The play is going to
incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Gonna stand. I think that's going to come on back. Looks like they're going to illegal shift. They're going to decline the penalty, which is going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 7. Interesting choice there. You know, there's 2 different schools of thought looking at that. You know, do you want to push them back, take it, or do you have confidence in your defense to come up with the one big stop? And it looks like that's the route the Cats are going to choose. So we've got as a 4th and 7 situation coming up.
This will be the big stuff you was talking about earlier that the Cats defense is going to need here. They want to get ahead in this ball game with 9:43 left to go here in the 3rd.
Watch the ball.
Huck looking the pass, got some pressure from Big Country and Sims. You got Dax pursuing him.
Boy, I don't know.
That's close.
I think they're going to give it to him. I think that's going to be right. They're calling it a 6-yard play, and that's going to be a turnover on down, boys.
It's going to be a yard short.
Yeah, that's a great job. Good last-ditch effort by your senior, Dax Goff.
Man.
Chased him down, shoved him out of bounds, and that's going to be a huge stop for the Cats defense. And now Booneville's offense will jog out onto the field, ready to get a little momentum going on their side. Unable to gather that up.
Kind of ever since that first series, the Cats have just kind of been, I don't want to say sluggish because we've moved the ball on them, but
just unable to get the big play.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Hand off to Warren, right up the middle. Good job there by the sophomore. He gets down to about the 38, and I was wondering, you know, last night in the junior high game, I know it's a junior high game, but Brody Chambers went for 247 yards from the fullback spot. Could we maybe see that from Warren tonight if they can if that's there for them?
Yeah, I mean, you said it. There's a difference in junior, senior high, different group, but the scheme worked.
Yes.
Last night, and you expect to see a little bit of that, and they may try to implement some of that as they give it to Warren up the middle again. Able to pick up about 4 yards on that play.
Childers and Trevor Jones on the stop for the Tigers. 5-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 5.
Neither's going to be split out to the left with Fisher. Hunter Warren's your fullback. Connor Lynch is your right halfback. Dax Goff is your left halfback. Lynch goes in motion. This is going to be a pitch to Dax on the right-hand side. Dax cuts in, but tackled for a loss of about 2.
Yeah, Marishka just gets to the backfield. Blows it up, and, you know, there wasn't really a good option there. Like we talked earlier with the pitch to Lynch coming on the left side. Just either or. You don't. It's not a great choice. Good job by the Tiger defense to blow up both options.
Lentz is going to go in motion. Washburn looks to the sideline now. 3rd and 9, balls on the 40-yard line of the Cats.
It's a big 3rd down.
It is a very big 3rd down right here, Dylan. Interesting to see what the Cats call up here. Going to change the play a little. Down to 4 seconds on the play clock. Lentz goes in motion. It's just going to be a hand. I'm sorry, it's the keeper. Pitch to Lentz on the left-hand side. Sophomore going to be
go.
Oh,
he's close. He's
guys.
Going to be 4th and 2.
I think they might. They're going to call him short.
Yeah, it looks like he's 2 yards short. Well short of it, and that's going to jog on a couple of.
Looks like Dylan Todd and Lofton coming in.
Yeah, so we'll see what they elect to do. They're going to keep the offense on the field. I like the play call, man. You got two. You got two yards to get. You got to have confidence in your offense so you can get it. Make that happen. The Cats are going to line up. Big play on both sides of the ball for both teams right here.
Dax slides the fullback as Todd comes in at left halfback. Lentz goes in motion. He's going to hand off to Dax on the left-hand side.
And he's got the
first down across into Bearcat territory.
Yeah, 4-yard pickup right there. Good job by Goff. Gets it across midfield into Tiger territory. Big play. Could be a big momentum shift right there for the Cat offense. Able to bust through on the 4th down possession. Give them a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 49.
And slowly but surely, we're just punching our way down the field.
Right. Kind of that 3-4 yards cloud of dust kind of stuff you used to hear about.
Yeah, nothing doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be fancy. It's just got to net you positive yardage, and that's what the Cats offense have done so far.
Absolutely.
Goff's going to get the pitch on the right-hand side. Decent amount of blocking there. Had a decent hold. Gets about 5, almost 6 yards there,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, made a little something out of it there. He's hit just a couple yard gain, and he's able to just use that momentum to fall forward. 4-yard pickup. 4-yard pickup, 2nd 6. 6:20 to go in the third quarter.
Looks like we're going to have Mr. Clint Osborne coming into the game at receiver for the Cats. And then Nieder split out to the right. Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Warren up the middle.
Yeah, squeaks
Boy, what
through.
a run there by the sophomore.
Yeah, squeaks through for the necessary yardage plus a couple. Going to give him another first down pickup there on the legs of Hunter Warren, sophomore, making his presence known out on the field here in Charleston tonight.
And I like this little up-tempo the Cats are doing their hurry.
Yeah.
Nice run, good hold there by the offense. About 5-yard run there.
Looks like the ball came
Ball
loose.
come out late, but he's saying he's down.
Yeah, called him down. I like the call. I think that thing come out after he bounced off the floor. 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2 now.
Lentz goes in motion. This is going to be a handoff to Warren. Sidestep. And he's going to have the first down, about a gain of 3.
That's right. Going on the back of the sophomore fullback, getting his first start of his high school career from the fullback position. He's making his presence known as he jogs off the field for a well-rested drink of water.
Yeah, most definitely so.
That's going to move Goff back to the fullback position. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be placed at the 26-yard line.
Nieder comes in tight at receiver as well as Matson. Todd goes in motion. Dak gets the hand up on the right-hand side. Down to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Bearcats.
There's your big play right there.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yes.
Goff.
Yep, there's the big play you want, the big play we were looking for to get the Cats offense sputtering in the right direction there for their 2nd score of the game to get the score to 12-8. And you'll see the offense have to stay on the field here to try to stretch this thing. Yep, stretch it to a 6-point lead.
It's going to give the Bearcats their first lead of the game.
Yeah.
5-point lead. I said 6. I'm sorry.
Well,
to get it.
we won't hold you to that.
Yeah, well, math, you know.
Oh, I kind of like this I formation with Todd with the H-back. And Washburn got a flag.
Yeah, we weren't set. Got to complete it or they're going to want to redo this.
Yeah.
And they will just decline that sucker since they allowed it to go.
Incomplete flags on the play, illegal shift on the Bearcats. That penalty's declined.
Yeah, decline that penalty. The Cats are going to take a 4-point lead, 12-8. Interesting score, not one that a lot of people expected going into the ball game, but I'm just happy to see the Cats on top with 5:06 remaining.
So 5:06 left to go here in the third quarter. Cats are up 4. Going to have another big stop by your defense. I mean, a tight ball game. I mean, you knew coming into this rivalry game, you throw everything out the window. I mean, both teams have an undefeated record in conference. We got 2 losses on the season. They got 3. You know it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, you know, anytime you come on this field, it's a dogfight.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked, no matter what the condition of both of these programs have been in the last several years, whether they're in the highest of highs, both teams coming home with state championships in the last several years, and then when they're at the lowest point that they've been in a long time, it's a dogfight every time you step on the field, and that's just a testament to both of these communities, Booneville and Charleston, what's expected of them. And, you know, every time they team up against each other, you know it's going to come down to it. It's a great game. I can think of very few times Booneville and Charleston have placed each other that you didn't feel going into the game that either team could come out on top.
Right.
And so just an exciting game, an exciting one to be a part of as the Cats are able to take a 12-8 lead.
Gayona has the ball back deep, and good return by him again. And, oh, my goodness, what a job there by Dakota Matson.
Yeah, able to just get his fingertips on him and drag him to the ground. Ganoa, he's been a problem, man,
yeah.
for the Cats. He's got a little quickness, a little speed to him, and he's able to break it down up the middle all the way back to midfield, which has been a common starting point tonight for the Tiger offense. That's a testament to the special teams and the kickoff return abilities of the Charleston Tigers. So they'll have them a 1st and 10 from midfield.
Huck's going to be the quarterback. Marisha's going to get the handoff on the right up the middle. Got a flag coming in there. We'll see what is going to be the call. You got Aiden Fox in there on stop as well as Seth Wilson.
Looks like we're going to have as a. I didn't see what he did.
Chop block.
Chop block. Okay, gotcha. Chop block. Just going to back them up a few.
4:51 left to go here in the second series of the second half for the Tigers. Cats able to make them punt last time.
Yep. That's a 15-yarder right there, so that's going to back it up 1st and 25. We talked a little bit ago, man, and we didn't take advantage of it. You get a good team behind the sticks, that's when the defense has got to take advantage. You know they've got the ability to do it on the ground and through the air, but this is a situation where you need to get a big stop.
Going to be hand off to Mariska on the left-hand side. He heads towards the sideline, but Senior Hunter or Coulter Fisher, they're wanting a flag.
Yeah, I don't there's nothing there
They both stayed on their feet.
Yeah. Quit playing so hard.
Yeah.
That's Coulter Fisher able to chase him out of bounds. Good little pickup, gain of about 10 yards, I guess, something along that line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
10-yard gain on this play will be a 2nd down and
So
15.
4:38 left to go here in the third. Like Jake said, it's 2nd and 15.
Yeah, you still got him behind the line here.
Yeah. Two receivers to the right over here. Huck's your quarterback, Mariska's your halfback. He gets the handoff again. Heads towards the middle of the field now. Throws a stiff arm.
Yeah.
Dax wraps him up, though.
Mariska, man, he's a guy that just about any coach in the conference would like to have on his team. He's a hard-nosed runner, man, able to do it with his legs. He can do it through the air. Right there, he put a good little stiff arm for that 7-yard pickup. The Cats do have them 3rd and 8. You get a big stop here. This is kind of in that no man's land. Do you want to elect to go for it? Do you want to, punt it away and try to get a big stop? We'll see what they dial up. But number one, the Cats have got to get a big stop here and force them into that situation and into that thought process.
Same formation here for the Tigers. It's going to be a little receiver screen to number 22 over here. He's going to have the first down. He's wrapped up by Damari Poole.
Connor Lentz has a beat on him right there, and just not a real good angle, able to make the play, and that's going to be a 1st down pickup for Charleston. Not just a small pickup, that's an 11-yard pickup, good little chunk. Going to move it under the Cats' territory at the 37-yard line for a fresh set with 3:40 to go.
Huck's going to be your quarterback. It's going to be a handoff to Mariska, kind of a trap play there. Good job, though, by Dax Goff, Fisher, and Sims.
Yeah. 3 or 4 Cats able to get there and make that play. Gain of just 2, and that's a good job by the Cat front. Able to get in and blow that play call up a little bit. 2nd and 8.
Give a shout out to Uncle Bob. He's watching, as well as Sean and Marilyn Wilkins. Mandy and Clint Langway, they're still watching all the way from Oregon. Give a shout out to the Wigtons, watching all the way from Pennsylvania. So we got people from coast to coast. And give a shout out to Marcos and Juan all the way over in Spain, and Marcos' dad watching. It's about 2 or 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning there. As Huck keeps the ball on the right-hand side. Got a couple guys. Good hit by Matson and Poole. Or I'm sorry, that's Golf.
Yeah, both of them put a good little pop on him right there. I don't believe they got to the stick. Be back just a little bit.
Excuse me, number 22, Dakota Matson.
I was going to say,
5-yard gain and 3rd down.
give a shout out to Miss Mandy Craigbaum and Christian watching. And I'll agree with him, Mom. He's stronger than Mahomes. Sure.
Gonna have us a 3rd and 3 here. Big play.
Good
Catch.
job by the
And they're going to stop it.
defense.
Big
Started by
stop.
Big Country. Go ahead, Dylan.
Big stop for the Bearcats right there.
Yes, sir, it was. That's going to keep them where they were. 4th and 3. Here we are again. Same scenario we were in just a second ago. About the same positioning. 4th and 3 from the 30-yard line. Big opportunity for the Cats to continue to gain the momentum that they got on that last offensive drive, which did lead to a touchdown.
It did.
And that touchdown's brought to you by Lofton Dentistry. Lofton Dentistry keeping the biting Bearcat.
2-minute mark left to go here in the third quarter. Hard count. Going to have a timeout by the Tigers. Coach Mays wanting to talk it over. 1:55 left to go here in the third. The Cats are up 12-8. We'll take a little break and be right back. You watch Bearcat ball. And we're back here at Alumni Field, Charleston, Arkansas, as your Booneville Bearcats take on the Charleston Tigers. We got ourselves in a dogfight here. Your two teams on top of conference 3A1. Only 2 undefeated teams left in conference right now. What most think could settle the conference championship. Still have Lavaca. Both the teams have Lavaca left. They've got a 1 loss, but they were trailing Mansfield 21-0 earlier. Pistol formation here for the Tigers. Now they shift to the right. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little toss to Mariska over here to the right.
Yes,
and they got it.
Yes, sir. Big
job.
stop. Big stop by the Cat defense right there. The minute 50. That's what we needed, boys.
Yes, sir.
Big stop by your Bearcat defense, and they're playing with some passion right now. It's going to be a turnover on downs and give the ball back to Booneville. And a touchdown will go a long way for the Bearcats, able to march this thing down the field and score. Minute 50 to go in the third quarter. Big play right there by the Cat defense.
Going to have Fisher split out to the right at receiver. Osborne out here to the left. Warren's your fullback. Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Warren on the left-hand side. About a, 3-4 yard run there by the sophomore.
Warren on the carry. David Childers and Trevor Jones on a stop for the Tigers.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him at about,
6 for the Bearcats.
well, they're going to give him
4, aren't they?
4, but it looks like just 3 looking at the sticks. 2nd and 7 coming up.
1:21 left to go here in the third quarter. Fisher and Osborne split out to the right. Warren's your fullback. Goff your left halfback. Lentz goes in motion from the right. And it's going to be Washburn on the keeper. Dives forward towards the first down marker.
He cut it upfield right there a little bit. Throughout the night, he's kind of bounced it out.
Yeah.
Bounced it out and bounced it out a little too much. And right there, he just lowered his shoulder. And sometimes just picking up a couple of yards is all you can ask.
Right.
You know, you don't have to get it all in one big play. You can get it here and there at a time, and that's a good job, just able to kind of turn, dive forward, and pick up a few. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Goff's going to slide over to fullback as Todd comes in at the left halfback. Lentz is your right halfback. 35 seconds left to go here in the third. Todd goes in motion. This is going to be a handoff to Dax on the right. Dax has the first down, and he just kind of stumbles.
Yeah,
there.
it looked like he tried to plant that foot and cut out, and his foot had other ideas. It just kind of slid out from under him, but he needed 4, and looks like he got exactly 4.
Yeah, 4.
Gonna give him a fresh set of downs with 28 seconds, but Booneville still trucking along.
Goff still in at fullback. Todd's your left halfback. Lentz is your right halfback. Lentz is going to go in motion. The Cats are going to fall.
Had a little movement there. Moving on the left side in the halfback position. Is going to back it up 5. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate penalty at a time where you had that fresh set, a little momentum going, but Cats aren't out of it. 1st and 15 now. Plenty of time to make something happen. And they may elect to just run this thing out. They could if they wanted to. We'll see what they elect to do.
So you only got 9 seconds. Well, you just skipped 8. You went from 9 to 7 on the scoreboard. And that's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Big 4th quarter coming up, guys.
Yes, sir.
12 to 8 is your score right now. We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we are back here at Alumni Field here in Charleston, Arkansas. It's your Cats taking on the Charleston Tigers. Miss Jan Taylor, Hunter Warren's got 70 yards. Lindsey's got 31. I hadn't figured up Dax's just yet. He's in at fullback right now. 1st and 15 after the penalty. Good run there by Dax. Throws the stiff arm across the field.
He's gone!
35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
No flags on the play.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
No flags, no flags. Touchdown will stand. That's a big run. 10-point lead, 18 to 8. You'll see, I would imagine the Cats offense is going to stay. No, they're going to jog out their kicker. Going to jog out their kicker to make this an 11-point game. Be Juan Moreno looking to get there with his foot. 11:50 to go. First play of the 4th quarter. Dax Goff takes a long one to the house.
63-yard run by Dax. Kick is up and no good off the crossbar. Cats have got a 10-point lead. Juan, he was, what, 6 for 6 or 7 for 7 on PATs. He's been doing good.
Multiple in a row he had made, so that's a miss that we ain't seen in a while. The Cats are able to come up with a 6 right there and score to get this to a 10-point lead, 18 to 8. And that is your 3rd touchdown of the game. Your 3rd touchdown is brought to you. Your 3rd touchdown is brought to you by Jeff Teir with Arkansas River Valley Roofing. Arkansas River Valley Roofing for all your roofing needs.
Dax is sitting at 162 yards on the night with that.
What was that, a 60-something yarder?
63.
Yeah, 63-yarder right there. Takes it to the house. That's a great job by Dax. He's found some running room. He didn't have that early on, but he's had a few runs here in the second half since we've come out of that halftime. You got to wonder if the Cats have drawn up and changed some things up a little bit to find him some open space, or if they just started to wear down that Tiger defensive front. Either way, that's 2 long touchdown runs for your senior running back.
I was going to say, trying to see if they kicked away from Guyana. He picks it up at the 25. Definitely a guy you don't want to, and he's going to put him in good field position again. You got to give that kid some credit.
Yeah, you can't really kick it away from him. He'll go get it.
Yeah.
Does it right there, little squib kick, jumps in front of his own player, takes it all the way down to the 50. And that's going to, once again, give them the ball at midfield at their own 49-yard line. Been a common sight. Very good starting field position through the night for the Tiger offense. Unable to take advantage of that up to this point. Only 8 points on the board, but they're an offense, guys, that you know could strike at any point.
Oh, yeah.
Defense got to stay on their toes.
Well, Tuck and Marisha back there, but hey, Cats defense.
Got a flag.
With the big stop. Sims there and Wilson. Hey, Matt Obar, he's playing with some tenacity, I guess you could say.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he is. He's a kid that you want to have, man.
Yeah.
He's just a hard-working, tough country boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he is just a country boy through and through.
Yes,
you
he
catch
is.
him uptown, he's got his boots and his hat on, and he's just towering over you, and he's just soft, kind-hearted.
Oh, he is.
And then you get him out there on that football field, and he plays with some intensity, man.
Hey, I will say, I don't know if any college coaches are watching this or will come across this. That's one kid that can play at the next level.
You bet. I think he could somewhere.
So 11:33 left to go here in the ball game.
Looks like they decided to decline that penalty, so it's going to be a 2nd and 9.
Ball's right at midfield. Got a far receiver over there, trips. Kind of unusual. Got to have a toss to Mariska again. Last time, Cats able to make it a good defensive stop, but Mariska, he gets the first down there.
Yeah, he's quick. If he can make that first guy miss, he can do some damage. And right there, that's what he does. First guy's unable to get his hands on him, and he takes it all the way to that right sideline for a good little 10 to 12-yard pickup. Ball's going to be all the way down to the Cats' 38-yard line with 11 minutes to go. It's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers.
Trips over here to the left, one to the right. Huck's your quarterback. Mariska's going to get the ball. Sidesteps, head to the Tigers sideline. He's going to step out about, what, 25, 26?
Made that first guy miss and just ran till he didn't have anywhere else to go over on that right sideline, but it's plenty for the first down. 1st and 10 once again for the Tiger defense. Ball's going to be at the 27-yard line after the 11-yard pickup by Mariska.
Tigers looking to the sideline. Looks like they're going to have the same formation here for them. Trips to the left, one to the right. Mariska is to the left. And it's going to be Huck on the keeper. And he's heading towards the Cat sideline, but he's going to be wrapped up by your guy, Dylan Todd.
Yeah, that's a good job by Todd. And plays just a little discombobulated, a little, I'm not sure. Something just didn't look normal about it. But that's going to be a good little 4-yard pickup by your quarterback, or the quarterback, Huck there, 2nd and 6. Cats looking to maintain that bend, don't break defensive style they've had tonight. Down in this area is where they have really shined, getting the big stops, looking to tack on one additional one here.
Got a score update. Mansfield is up 29-12 over Lavaca. Got a penalty here. That's going to back them up about 5.
Did you say 29-12?
29-12. Mansfield over Lavaca.
3-score lead.
That'd give them 13 tiebreaker points that they need to help them out. White Conference looks real quick, folks. Got us in Charleston. Then Lavaca's the only one at 3-1. Mansfield's 2-2. I'm sorry, Hackett's 3-1 as well. So Hackett's got the head-to-head win over Lavaca. Ball's on the ground, and I believe the Cats have it.
I think they gave it. Yeah, I don't think
Huck
he was
come up with it.
quite able to get to it. Man, that was close.
Howdy.
Right as I think they both got their hands to it at the same time. That's going to be a 2-yard loss, though. 3rd and 13 coming up with the ball at the 30.
But as I was saying, Hackett Lavaca's sitting at 3-1. Mansfield's 2-2. That'd be a big win. See if I can get a Hackett score. They're losing. Okay. They are playing West Fork, I believe. That'd be a big win for West Fork.
That would be a major win.
Be a big upset in the conference as well. West Fork, not a bad little team. And it's going to be a little receiver screen over here. Good stop there by the Cats defense, Connor Lentz.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a good job by Ganoa to get a hold of that thing without taking his knee to the ground. It was very close. And just being a little off is able to keep Ganoa where he's not able to make that first initial move. Matson, I believe that was Matson, comes in, wraps him up with the big one, and that's going to back him way up. Now we got a 4th and long situation. 4th and 14 as the Tiger offense looks to the sideline to get their play. Bend, don't break, like we said a while ago. Right. That's what we're looking for here. Got to get one more big stop.
Huck's going to be your quarterback. Mariska is going to be out to the left. And Cat's going to get some pressure here. Throws it across. And
just
it's going to be close.
I don't know, boy, that's
howdy.
close. I was going to say just enough, but
Deegan Todd on the reception. 13-yard gain.
Turnover on downs from the far side.
there you go.
Big stop by the Cats
Big
defense
stop,
again.
yeah, and that's just ball was. You know, from this angle, it's hard to tell if it was underthrown, if it was a little off, whatever it was. Quarterback had to leave his feet to get it, and he falls just short of the first down. That's a break that the Cats defense will take all day as they turn it over. Yeah, they catch that ball on their feet, and they're probably most likely lining up for another play here, and instead they're going to turn it over on downs, 1st and 10.
Looks like West Fork is up 21-13 over Hackett.
Got them a one-score game over there, 8 point.
And handoff, keeper by Washburn. He's going to be tackled, maybe back to the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he may have lost a yard on that. It looked like he bounced it out. Just didn't have a lot of room to go. They're going to mark him right at the original line, so 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go for Washburn there as he pulls it and likes to keep it himself.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10 for the Bearcats.
Hey, if you don't ever have anywhere to go as far as paying for stuff, you can always head down to First Western Bank, serving our local communities for 110 years, and maybe get a loan or something. They're a sponsor for the app and the website. Got a flag coming in.
Flags on the play.
It's going to back us up 5.
False start on the Bearcats. It'll be a 5-yard penalty and a 2nd down and 15.
Also want to shout out to 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. See Kevin Bennett for your rental needs. And Community National Bank. Let Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs. Also want to thank Tyler Ford, Shelter Insurance, and Rockline Industries, people who make it right. Shelter Insurance agents Cheryl Baker, Austin Baker, and Lori Duke. Y'all going down to Tyler Ford and let Lice and the guys take care of you and find you a new vehicle or a pre-owned vehicle, and they can help you out. Todd goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to, pitch to Todd on the right-hand side.
Yes,
Dylan
sir.
Todd's got the first down to 30, 35, 40. Got a guy in front to block across midfield. What a run by Todd down to the 45.
That's the carry of his career right there. Able to bust that through for a extremely large chunk of yardage. Going to give the Cats not only a fresh set of downs, but move it into Tiger territory. Just under 7 minutes now, 6:59. The Cats are back in business.
Nice 42-yard run.
Yeah, 42-yard pickup on the legs of old Dylan Todd. Able to getting a few more reps out there tonight.
Yeah.
With the injury to Rylan Ray, and when you move Dax back to the fullback spot, somebody's got to come in and take his place. And Dylan Todd does an excellent job of that right there. We're going to have as a timeout, charge to Booneville.
Coach Hadaball not very happy with his guys.
Take this time to announce our
I'll tell you what, folks, we'll take a little break ourselves, and we'll be right back. You watch Bearcat football. And we are back here at Alumni Field. Cedarville is up over Greenland 14-0. That'd be a big win for the Pirates. Cedarville's up 14-0 over Greenland. I said it'd be a big win for the Pirates.
Yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah.
I had to. I was going to say, which Pirate?
Yeah. Be the first win of the year for them. Looks like Fisher and Matson split out to the left. Going to be hand off to Goff on the left-hand side. Nice run there by Dax. Picks up about 6 yards there on the carry.
Dax Goff on the carry. Hunter Little on the stop. 6-yard gain on the play.
Dax able to come for 6 yards. It's a good little pickup. And hey, Zach, say you need a new little pickup. Go on down to Tyler Ford. Serving the community for 30 years.
There you go.
30-something years.
Yeah. I like it.
No, that's a great run right there by Dax. Just keep pouring on more steam, man. Just already in as a 2-score lead here, able to.
Ooh, about a 2-yard run. Dax just had his legs upended by number 9, I think was the original guy back there, Childress.
Landed hard on his back.
Yeah.
Heard it from up here. Hops right up because he's tougher than me. Now he's going to have a 3rd and 3 coming up. 5:40 to go. Clock is going to continue to tick. Big play coming up. You're most likely, again, in 4-down territory, but you got to be careful here. You've got the lead, 2-score.
Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Dax right up the middle. Yes. Dax has the first down to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bearcats. 38 yards.
Great job, man. We're sitting here talking about 4-down territory. Just need 3 yards. Goff says, how about I just house it for 38 instead? Takes it into the end zone to extend this lead to 24-8. This is a 16-point lead, and this is a big kick.
Very big kick.
This is a big kick right here. You make it, that extends it to a 3-score lead. 17 points as the kick is up. No pressure from Juan as he puts that thing down the middle. Great bounce back kick by Juan. And that's going to make it a 3-score game. Your score, Booneville 25, Charleston 8.
We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And back here, Alumni Field, Isaac just showed us the scores. Prescott and Smackover. Prescott's up 20-0 over Smackover. Pretty close game. High kick, kicked it away from Mr. Gaona. Fielded by Mariska, though. And he heads towards the Tiger sideline. Almost wrapped up by Damari Poole. And
Poole just lost track of him.
Boy, did it.
He ran about 3 or 4 steps next to him in a foot race. Realized who he's running next to, and he helps bring him down. And that's the ball's at the 38-yard line, which is good field position.
Yeah.
And that's the worst field position I think Charleston's had tonight.
I mean, so.
Starting coming out of off a kickoff. They kicked it away from Genoa, chose to get it away from him into the hands of another quality player in Mariska, and it works out. Cats.
Huck rolling to his right, throws out of bounds. A little curl route caught by number Maddox Terry, number 22. Hey, Andy Craigbaum wants to give a shout out to Tat Mitchell. He has got a paint. Did I say it wrong? I did, didn't I? We've been talking. Anywho, he's got a painting business called Mitchell Painting. He also whole house cabinets and all. So she wants to give a shout out to him. Y'all, another local business person. Y'all hit him up. Ball's on the ground. And boy, howdy, Tigers got lucky there.
Yeah, good break for the Tigers right there. Got another shout out I was going to give. Corey Haller got a left-handed set of screwdrivers for sale. And professional concrete workers. So anybody that needs their concrete done, contact Corey Haller.
Hey, he also, if I'm not wrong, helps Isaac's dad Lance with Airmaster Inc. They also do some painting in there as well, right, Isaac?
Yeah.
I didn't get a no on that, so I'll get a message here from Lance here in a little bit. False start.
Things are just going the wrong direction right here in the Tiger offense. You've got the miscommunication on the snap ball. Fortunately, they're able to jump on top of it. And then we got us a false start in 3rd and 4. It's going to back them up another 5 with 4:11 to go. It's a 3-score game. If the Tigers are going to want to stay in it, they got to make something happen on this possession.
Yeah, they definitely do. They got 2 timeouts left. See what they can make happen. Hey, while they're taking their time, I want to thank some sponsors for the app and the website. Shelter Insurance and agents Gerald Baker and Austin Baker, S&W Home Center for your hardware needs. In the city of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. Huck drops the ball, low snap, like you said. Got some pressure from Warren, bottom pop. He's got the first down, though.
Yeah,
that's a late flag.
That's a late flag and an unnecessary one. He hit him with his body. He actually has his hands up as he makes the contact. Super late flag. He must have had it down in his pocket underneath his phone and his wallet. Had to dig that thing out, throw it out on the field. And that's going to be tacked on. That was actually a great little. I don't agree with that call at all. I try to stay biased a little bit. I don't agree with that call at all.
Yeah.
But that's the call that we get, so that's going to be tacked on 15 yards. And what was once a promising deal here for the Cats, now the Tigers have got it deep into Cat territory at the 32 as the boos rain down.
Yeah, I know y'all can probably hear that
from the visitors' side of the field. And, man, I think the biggest issue is how late that flag comes in.
He waited till he got tackled pretty much.
Yeah, well, and got back up.
The receiver, yeah.
He's hearing it.
Thanks some other sponsors for the app and the website. Patriot Underground, Taylor Nieder. First Booneville, home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids. And Stacy Hobart Photo Art. Huck rolling to his right. Incomplete pass. Intended for number 22. That's Maddox Terry.
In and out of the hands of Terry right there. It's a well-thrown ball. Just slips through his grasp. It'll be 2nd 10. That will stop the clock at the 3:29. Ball's at the 32-yard line where they'll have them a 2nd and 10. The Cats, again, here we are back down here in this zone. We've gotten down here a lot, but I've said it a couple times, bend don't break defenses. Those tend to work out pretty well, and that's what the Cats have been able to do up to this point.
Mariska to the right of Huck. Going to have a little receiver screening, number 21 over here. Good job by the Cats defense.
Yeah, and they keep them in bounds. Keep that clock a-ticking.
3:20 left to go here in the game.
5-yard gain on the play, 3rd down and 5, Tigers.
Got another shutout from Mr. Tate Mitchell. Like Mr. Craig Baum said, he's got his painting business called Mitchell Painting. Did some work for Amy and Doc Daniels, did their house.
Big,
what a job. Nieder.
I know who I'm going to give a hard time next time I see him. Hey, that's a great job right there by Nieder. He's in position. He's right where he wants to be, but he's got a lot of contact being made around him. Ball falls to the ground, but that's a great job getting in position, giving him a chance to make a big play, and now we've got him as another 4th down. 4th and 6 with 2:51 to go. And we got a cramp over here. Coulter Fisher's down. He's cramping. We'll have to take a medical timeout here, official timeout, and take care of him.
We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Alumni Fields. We got Purple Rain playing in the background. What's some scores here, Isaac? Let's see. Put it away before I can see it all. Trips to the right, one to the left. 4th and 6 for the Tigers. Mariska goes in motion. Ball's on the ground. Huck's the quarterback looking to throw. Had 2 guys on a slant route.
Mariska showed off the athletic ability
he did,
right there. He went up and got that. Good job by Mariska to keep that Tiger drive and hope alive there, as it's going to have 2:44 to go. Clock's going to continue to tick, though, in this 3-score game. They're going to have to do something quick.
Ball's on the ground again. Got pressure from Big Old Country. Got Damari pull in pursuit for Huck as well.
Jump pass.
Hold him
out.
He
Yeah, he
for a
does get it.
touchdown. 2:30 left to go in the game. Tigers get on the board.
Now they're most likely going to go for the onside
14.
kick here.
Yeah, they have to.
So, I mean,
they have to.
watch out for that.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Right
Absolutely.
now it's a 25-14 game, 11 points. They'll come out with their kicker here to make it 10. The natural progression of things. And then, yeah, absolutely, you'll see a ball onside kick coming up. Cats will have their hands team out on the field looking to make a big play. They get it, they'll be able to hopefully keep it.
And kick is up and good.
We got a flag coming in late, and I think that's going to be an unsportsmanlike of some kind, one direction or the other. We'll see.
I missed what happened there.
I didn't see what happened, but the flag touched the moon, and on its way, he threw that thing high. That'll tack on. I believe that tacks on the kickoff, does it not?
Should.
Well, there's no other option. Really,
yeah,
I guess.
you really
So
don't.
We'll see what they do here. They're going to call it against Booneville. That's unfortunate.
Foul on the Bearcats. The 15-yard penalty.
And that's the kind of things we got to get under control. You know, you have a late season run, things like that can hurt you down the road.
Yeah.
It feels like Cats have been much better penalty-wise this year.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part. Last year
Compared to last year,
it was
yeah.
a pretty big issue. And right there, it kind of leaked out a little bit. So that's something that hopefully gets taken care of and under control.
Yeah, with the personal foul, they're going to be kicking off from the R45. So Cats definitely have to get on this ball.
Yeah, you got to get on it. Got to make a big play right here. 25-15 now is your score. I got a couple of shout-outs real quick.
Okay.
Eddie Gossett sitting down in Deer Camp, listening to the game. Shout out to Eddie Gossett. Booneville Bearcat legend Kelly Carlin. Love you too, brother. Thanks for tuning in, listening. And then Dylan Condry and his girlfriend, Danielle Kimes. They're watching from the Gulf of Mexico on a cruise ship. They're doing a lot better than we are.
I was going to say, that's a pretty good place to be watching the game.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Here's going to be the onside kick. And Dylan Todd gets on it.
Good job.
At the 30-yard line. Isaac did have a score update. Cedarville was up 22-6 over Greenland.
Yeah, that's a surprise to me. You know, we haven't seen Cedarville, but they're down. They've been down. They don't have very good numbers.
Yeah.
Turnout for the team. But we saw Greenland in person. I know they didn't have a lot of yardage against us. We held them to just over 100.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, they had some guys that could go a little bit.
Did.
That running back, I can't remember what number, 30-something. He was a good little runner, man. He hard-nosed. He was quicker than I thought he was. Watching him on film, seen him in person.
Dax Goff there with the run. About a 4-yard run there by Dax.
Tack on 4 more for him. Just continuing to stretch that record higher and higher. And I hope that things go well, and he's got several more games to continue to work on that. It could get to a point where it'd be very difficult to get to again.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm excited to see, hopefully see the day that gets broken.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
That'll be a good year.
It would.
Good career from somebody running around down in that elementary school, hopefully. So clock's going to continue to tick now. We're at the minute 50 mark. Cats hold on to their 25-15 lead. Ball security's the name of the game right here.
Spin move by Dax. He get down to the 42. What a move there by Goff.
Yeah, it was. Just kind of make something out of it like we know him to do.
About an 8-yard gain.
Set the chains here, and the clock will tick on. A minute 37 to go. 1st and 10, and one more first down should do it.
I want to thank our sponsors.
I don't think you even need it, really.
For the live stream real quick. Tyler Ford, been in the community for around 30 years. Go down there and let Elias and the guys take care of you. Shelter Insurance, Agents Gerald Baker, Austin Baker, and Lori Duke. Rockline Industries, people who make it right. Airmaster Inc. for all your air conditioning needs. Dawn's Easy Pay. Stop by and let Mandy, Josh, and the gang take care of you. And Midtown Charm. Cats take a timeout with 1:07 left to go here in the game. You see the Cats go ahead and just run the clock out, or maybe try to, well, I don't guess they'll do that. I was going to say increase the tiebreaker points. I mean, right now you got 10.
Well, the goal is you win this one. There is no tiebreaker.
That is true. With Cedarville trailing Mansfield like they are.
I think the main thing here is you're preaching in this timeout, ball security.
Yeah.
You know, they're telling them right now what the play is going to be. If you got that ball in your hands, you're holding on tight and don't let go. Right. We're going to tick this thing down. They'll probably, if I had to imagine, they'll tick it down and take another timeout, or they'll at least take it down to that last second there. But Cats look like they've got control of it as long as they're holding on to the ball. So ball security is the name of the game here in the last minute and 7.
Matson and Fisher are your receivers in tight. Lentz is your right halfback. Todd's your left halfback. Dax is in at fullback. Gets the handoff and sheds a tackle or two.
That's smart on Goff. Hold on to that thing. He didn't try to make anything crazy happen. He just went down.
Right.
And that's going to force Charleston instead to take a timeout. I mean, you got to do it. Stop it to hopefully have a shot here. 1:02 left.
Wow. They'll
have one timeout remaining. 25-15 Booneville leads.
So I was wrong. Cedarville's up 32-0.
Oh, wow.
Or Westford. Wait a minute.
Somebody's winning, guys.
That's from the 13th.
We'd like to announce on the live stream either Cedarville or West Fork is either winning or losing tonight.
Prescott scored. They're up 27-0 over Smackover.
Bismarck played close game down in Danville, 61-0.
Take this time to thank some other sponsors real quick on the live stream. Shigley Metal Shop, LLC. They do laser engraving. Also, they're on Facebook, TikTok, and Etsy. They kind of go away from the metal stuff and start doing the laser stuff. Cynthia also makes, I forget what those things are, air fresheners that you hang in your car. She makes those. Wiggins Ace Hardware for your hardware needs and anything on your hunting to-do list. As Dax Goff gets the handoff there, and he gets
just go down.
Yeah, nothing on that one.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing's fine, right?
Forces them to take their last timeout. So
yeah, timeout, and then you can right here you can run your play. They can't stop it. You can take it down and punt or run your next play. Take your knee, whatever you want to do, with about 20 seconds left to go in the game, somewhere around that. So not a lot of time left. The Cats, you hold on to this ball right here, and you can lock up this victory, 25-15, in a hard-fought battle between neighboring towns here that has become more and more the rivalry that it should be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, two quality programs like that. We've seen Paris rivalry for a very long time, Ozark for a very long time. I think in the last several years, Charleston's been the school that Booneville wants to beat more than anybody, and Charleston in turn wants to beat us as well. So this has been an exciting matchup over the last few years, and another nail-biter tonight.
Yeah, these two teams from about 98, I think 99, all the way up until 2014 didn't meet. And so, you know, since then we played multiple times, and like you said, it's really kind of become the rivalry. As Dax Goff gets the handoff, heads towards the Tigers sideline, still on his feet.
There you go.
Down to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Out of bounds about the 15-yard line.
And that right there will end the game. You'll take your knees here and you'll run it out. Sign of respect between the two programs. 25-15.
39-yard run.
Unless something unforeseen happens, that's going to be your final score.
Yeah.
And I hope it is. Victory formation is out. We got the snap. We knee it. That's
I would just run a play for that, honestly. Coach May's going to pull him out as
pull him out of the game, bring him to the side, and he'll get a good little talking to.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring us to the end of the game, boys, with your
Hey,
score.
all right.
Booneville 25, Charleston 15. Booneville Bearcats take home the win.
And more than likely going to take home the conference championship.
More than likely, that's your conference championship.
With Cedarville, we're talking about Cedarville. With Lavaca trailing Mansfield like they were, that's going to make a the 3 to 4 or 5 seeds kind of a bobbled mess.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the bottom half of that plays out. And there's some talent down there, man.
There is.
Mansfield, Lavaca, Hackett, whoever it may be. There's some talent down there that could give some higher seeds some run for their money. But right now, Booneville is sitting on top of the list, undefeated in conference play.
And you like that because with how the playoffs are, we're going to be on the top side of the bracket. We'll be on the very top. But the first 2 rounds will be home. If we make it to the 3rd round, it'd be away. More than likely, how it's looking is going to be Harmony Grove, Ouachita County, or Fordyce. It's kind of going to come down between both of them. Probably leaning more towards the Hornets. And then Cats were to win that. Semifinals will be back home. So with this victory, Cats pretty much kind of almost solidifying their place on top of the conference.
Yeah, unless something unforeseen happens. And you have to take care of business.
You do.
You got Lavaca coming up. You got Cedarville. That's it, right? We're in week 8
yes.
here. So
yeah.
that's it. Lavaca and Cedarville. You take care of business there, and you're absolutely going to sit at the top of the conference. And now you're just praying for health, and sustain your body there and start building, preparing for this final run. But you got 2 matchups coming up, especially with Lavaca that, a lot of people's don't think that's going to just be a shoe-in. You got to come ready to roll.
Yeah.
But it's a big step in the right direction, the biggest step that you have to make. Cats take home the victory tonight, 25-15. Odd score.
It is.
Yeah.
A very odd score. Dylan, what do you think about the game so far tonight? Actually, first game you got to have the whole headset really kind of to yourself. Thanks to Isaac,
thanks to Isaac.
yeah.
We had the 3rd mic actually wasn't working before this game, and Isaac fixed it, so I'm able to be on here. And one thing that I want to point out, the crowd was amazing tonight.
They were.
I mean, Mr. George was here, so he got him fired up. And
Booneville certainly travels better than most.
Absolutely.
Programs, especially our size. Everywhere you go, there's been several games that you've seen that feels like Booneville's got more fans at the game than the home team does.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've seen that a lot. And again, we talk. That's a testament to this town and community, and all the support that they throw towards the program and the school. Booneville is certainly a special place to live. Not a lot of communities and not a lot of towns like it, and we're lucky to be where we are here and have a quality program that continues to impress and compete year in and year out.
Do have a score update. Mansfield's up 43-12 over Lavaca.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're about to wrap that one up.
Let's see here. Refreshing the phone, see if Mr. Glenn sent the stats yet. So Cedarville's up 28-14 over Greenland right now.
it's most likely going to move Cedarville up in the rankings. I was looking at the rankings on Hooten's a couple days ago, and they were below Greenland. So
that's going to slide them up a little. Be their first win of the year. Like Jake said, very low on numbers this year for the Pirates of Cedarville. Only 14 guys, I think, on the roster.
Yeah, something crazy low. You know, there were talks of shutting the program down early on, and you know, there was a few weeks ago we were sitting and we thought that was the last game they were going to play.
Yeah.
They've just kept trucking and kept working. It looks like that work's starting to pay off a little bit. It's got them a big lead over Greenland tonight.
see here. Well, I hadn't got them yet, but what I've jotted down. Oh, here's the West Fork and Hackett score. West Fork is up 27-19 over Hackett. That kind of.
It's a somewhat close game right there.
It is.
Yeah, it's a one-score game, 8-point game, but it's a surprising score. I
It
think
is.
A lot of people thought that Hackett was going to, and you watch Hackett, they didn't have a lot of success on his this year, but you saw them last year. It's a lot of the same guys.
It really is.
They were moving the ball at will at times against opponents last year, and they've had a lot of success this season outside of that Booneville game as well, making some plays happen on the offensive side. So it's interesting to see I'm interested to see what West Fork's done differently.
Yeah.
To keep them under wraps tonight.
And West Fork, they moved the ball a couple times on us pretty decent. So, like I said, I'm kind of interested to see what they did to keep Hackett kind of at bay. Let me total some of this up real quick for you folks. So you Cats, by my figurings, going to have 449 total yards of offense, 8 of that through the air, with 441 of that coming on the ground. Dax finishes with around 263 yards on the ground, and just adding to his career rushing record. He's going to be your new leader.
Yeah, when it's all said and done, he's most likely going to be up there far.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully.
Hopefully so. And for the ones that are wondering, well, what in the world was the record? You keep saying you broke the record, but what is the record? Brandon Ray had the record was 4,342 yards. So Dax is probably sitting at about 4,500 right now, I would think. Close to it.
Yeah, and so he's already really broke that record tonight with several games to go, hopefully several games to go. So.
And what's even more impressive to me, it took Randon 20 years to break his dad's record.
Yeah, and he beat his dad's record by 99
yards. It took Dax 3 years to beat Randon's record.
He came in at the right time. And
he really did.
Randon Ray was just
one of the phenomenal quarterbacks.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And you look at it, he's doing it from a different position, that quarterback position.
Yeah.
He was running for all them all. But what Randon had was just that he was so quick. I mean, he cut and go. That one motion was all it took for him to get in the open field. Yeah, you weren't catching him. I mean, it took good teams to catch him and bring him down. And Goff, he's a different type of runner. He's quick like that, but he's big, he's bulky, strong, hard to bring down, So that right there, the reason I bring all that up is that's two different types of players in Booneville's offense able to make it work. It caters to a lot of different types and sizes and strengths. So Booneville football is something special.
Absolutely.
It always has been and continues to be.
Well, guys, I guess that's going to do it for us. Our Air Masters player of the game offense, I mean, you got to go with Dax Goff.
Yeah, anytime you run for over 200 yards, it's hard to not give it to him.
Yeah. Defensively, who you guys want to give it to? Big Country had a big game.
Yeah, he did. He had a
couple other guys.
I'm gonna say something that's a little different. I would give it to the entire front. I mean,
I would.
They had lots of big fourth down stops on the ground. Able to just push through.
Right.
It wasn't just one of them. It was the whole defensive front. They're able to make it happen, and they're the ones that won that game.
Yeah.
You look at that. How many times did Charleston get down to the 30-yard line?
Probably about 5 times.
Yeah,
I'd say.
at least. And they come away with 2 scores. That's a great job by that Cat defense. They're allowing them to get down there, but when it got down to the nitty gritty, they're putting a stop to it,
right.
and that was fun to watch. And that's a step in the positive direction.
Yes.
That's something that you've heard a lot over the years. The one thing that's always got Booneville is that it's just tough to stop people.
Yeah.
Well, tonight, buddy, they stepped up and they were ready to roll, and the Bearcat defense, given only allowing 15 points is what won them that ball game.
If I had to give it to one player for the defensive player of the game, I would probably give it to Damari. He had an incredible game.
Damari had a good game as well.
Yeah, lots of playmakers on that side of the ball, man.
Damari's got some fire in him. We got the stats from Glenn. Apparently, I missed some rushing yards somewhere. He's got Dax at 281 yards. So Dax just 20 yards shy of having another 300-yard game in his career. Phenomenal performance. Cats win 25-15. Guys, you got anything else before we head out of here?
No, that big game. That was one I was looking forward to all week, and kind of take a deep breath here and let these boys regroup for next week. They'll travel they travel to Lavaca?
Nope.
We're playing here.
Next 2 weeks.
I said that, and then I thought, no, that's not right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got them at home, so they'll come to us.
Yeah.
But a big matchup, one that you certainly cannot overlook.
No. Isaac, you got anything else? No. Dylan?
I mean, rest up for the playoffs. I mean, well, these next two games, and then it's playoff football.
Yeah.
So.
Well, guys, I guess that's going to do it for us. Thank you for sticking around for the Tyler Ford postgame show. And thank you to all of our sponsors out there for the app and the website, and our live stream sponsors. Just give you folks a real quick shout out. Just thank you for it. For these fellas up here, I'm Zach Austin. Lord willing, we'll see you next time. And remember, as always, folks, it's a great day to be a Bearcat.